the day. Back in the day, hey, 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 hey. Hey, I got an e-boyfriend and an e-girlfriend, and they both play RuneScape with me every day. Today is a good day to play RuneScape. RuneScape. That's my intro music from now on. Cheers, Jet. Found a fucking full pack of Belmonts on the ground. No shit, I swear to God. I'd never pay fucking $20 for fucking Belmonts, dude. You found a full fucking pack. Check it out. Hold on a sec. Let me open this up. It's full. It's like the third time this has happened in my life. I found a full pack of Belmonts on the ground. Oh, I should probably second. Yeah.
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
That's my dog, Botrix. Got some food going. I get my heartbeat sensor on. My heartbeat sensor's a condom. It's a gaming condom. So I gotta get that attached right here really quick, chat. I don't understand why condoms are so baggy. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me. It's like I feel like a gangster every time I fucking put one on. Like, you know what I mean? Of course. Alright, RuneScape. Where's RuneScape? Should we raid, chat? Should we start raiding, or should we get 1,000 Vorkath kills first? What should we just need 50 more for? It's tempting, right? Very, very tempting, my gay friends. My very gay friends. It's tempting. My dick hurts when I fucking shit too long. I said my dick hurts when I fucking shit too long. I wrote this song. Yeah. Sing it with me. My dick hurts when I fuck your chick so long. My dick hurts when I fuck your chick so long. That's why I wrote this song. I'm a motherfucking gangster, so this song was invented. Cause I fucked your chick so long that my dick started hurting. Shit was squirting, my dick was hurting. I'm a lyrical mastermind. You'd think I wrote songs for fucking like Kanye fucking West. And fucking Lil Wayne. I actually know Lil Wayne's fucking Asian cousin, dude. His name's Lil Wang. Lil Wang, my name is Lil Wang. Yo, it's boy Lil Wang. Wrote a couple songs for Lil Wang too. Don't get him confused with Lil Wang. I'll get pissed off at you if you do that. But me Lil Wang, me not Lil Wang, me Lil Wang. Me not Lil Wang, me Lil Wang. Got some fucking wedgies here. Oh yeah. pretty fucking nice. Get some good XP. Make some money. Do some forecast once I'm done eating. But I do eat a lot, so it might take me a while. And if I was an animal, my upkeep would be really high. Because I'm a beast. I'm a king beast. I was a beast for so long, but I leveled up to king beast. Nice, dude. I'll pull up my little wiener. Cocks out for Haramble. Cocks out for Haramble. Dicks out for Haramble. Pull out your little wieners, chat. Look at all 2 inches, chat. That's the last wedge. One bill. All I want is one bill. Old school Runescape JP. One bill. All I want is one bill of old school GP. I would have 700 RuneScape girlfriends if I had one bill. And I would be so much happier in life. One bill is a lot of RuneScape girlfriends, like I'm sorry, but yeah. Yeah. One bill. Not even half. I just want a whole bill. One fucking bill. One bill. I don't want to smoke one of these Belmonts because I haven't had a Belmont in fucking years. And Belmont? My name is Pierre and I smoke un Belmont only. Me only smoke un Belmont. You don't like Belmont, or are you too poor to smoke Belmont? My name is Pierre. I only smoke a Belmont cigarette. I do not smoke no other cigarette. My name Pierre. Fuck up, Pierre, you asshole. How'd you smoke my cigarette, you fucking dickhead? Your cigarette's name is not Belmont, you fool! Pierre, the French guy who smokes only Belmont cigarettes. I had to make a video about that. Fuck. Pierre, why are you smoking that fag, Pierre? What are you doing, Pierre? We got tennis practice tomorrow. Oh, shut up. It is a Belmont, not a fag. You smoke fags. This is a Belmont. Oh, shut up, Tommy. This is a Belmont. Un Belmont. Three, 4, 5. Ah! Who Jewed me? That sucks, man. I got Jewed hard. Fuck, I hate getting Jewed. It sucks, man. I used to work for a Jew, so I used to get Jewed every single day. True story. And it's the biggest worst boss I've ever had, too. Like an asshole, dude. You're an asshole, man. But it was also when the fucking war was really, when everyone was talking about the fucking war. He couldn't control his angers at all. Fucking tool, man. Oh. Good. I'm gonna have a fag here in a second. Un Belmonte. My name is Pierre and me only smoke un Belmont. Don't do this at home, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only doing this because I found it on the ground. I'm not sure if they're poisoned. I was hoping there's like a bag of cocaine inside of them, but never know. Right? A bag of cocaine or something, dude, inside the pack. You never know, right? It's a Belmont, dude. You never know, chat. My name is Pierre, and me only smoke un Belmont faggot. The only fag I smoke is un Belmont. Not like you would know the taste of un Belmont. My dinosaur likes un Belmont too. Un Belmont for un Cletus. He likes it very much. Oh shit, it's attacks, man. Run. My name is Pierre. I save these for when I work. It's only good to smoke when you work. So you get more breaks. Pro. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I get paid and we can grab some beer and get drunk together, guys. I'm owed like almost $1,000, so hopefully it comes. Or maybe I'll buy something special, like a fucking case of beer or something. Like glass bottles instead of cans. I haven't drank glass bottles in time. Oh yeah, Corona, dude. Get some glass Coronas. You said I'm on vacation. Oh, it's over here. Two, 3, and 5. Like 2 more of these. 150k gain. But I did some last stream too. I'll do one more run and open all these. Hopefully get 20 drops. 2,000 of these. Two, 3, 4. No, I forgot to fill up the fucking bag. Shit. I just filled up my inventory. Oh well, we can do a few. We're almost at 2,000, 20 drops. 2,000 offerings. It's 100 per drop. 2, 3, 4. Running down and down and down and down. May I fill up my jug of water for the stream? Yeah, I haven't drank my fucking 3 liters of fucking water today. Yeah, I drink almost a gallon of water every day. Gotta start chugging. The day's over. Gotta start chugging it. Oh, my knee. Fuck. We'll do the rest later. Let's get enough for that chat. Why does it hurt when I pee? Do I have a job? Or maybe I feel the STD. Chat. Why does it hurt when I pee? Do I have an STD? Or maybe a filthy HIV? We're good. So my water outside, I put it outside the window so it gets cold for the bong. The bong for the midnight session. Midnight rune session. The runer, we called it. Got 20 drops here, let's open this quick. There's some. 2, 3, 4. Oh, wrong one. Oh fuck, clean dirty arrow tips. Oh, you get fucking arrow? What the hell? Sweet, I got some. That's cool, I got arrow tips in the bank probably, dude. I had no clue. That's gangsta. Makes sense, you can clean dirty arrow tips. One, 2, 4. Another one. One, 2, 4. Okay, we can do exactly one more. Perfect. Guys, I got over 200k experience in fucking fudging today. Ah, fuck, really? I fudged one too many? Fuck you, Jagex. It's their fault. Oh, my asshole. Screaming. Oh. Knocking at heaven's gate. Knocking on heaven's gate. While I push air out my shithole, I'm not. Holy shit, that stings like eggs, dude. I don't even have fucking eggs. Oof. Ugh. Oh. Oh no, I want those arrow pips. Hey, you got a lot. Let's see the veils. How many more do we have? Alright. Got another drop. Got 3 more clothes. Come on. Let's open all these. And a whole bunch of dragon arrow tips. Nice. 100k worth. See how many bird nests we got. Nice. Nice. It's fun what lasted. Should we get back into raiding? I'll flitch some more bows and think about it. Or get the fucking 1,000 Vorkath kills. Well, we're close to the Vorkath kills. We'll just do that. I don't need to do any more fletching today. We're good for now. But we do got a lot of fucking bows we gotta fletch. 3,000 more. Oh, that's if we need 3 mil. But we could probably sell probably 4 mil actually. Because once you craft them all, we got like 1.5 per each 1,000 actually. So we'll get an extra 2 mil probably for each that. Yeah, we'll do our 50 Vorkath kills before we go to fucking... Because we're so close to fucking the 1,000 Vorkath kills. At least I can take a break from Vorkath for a bit until I get bored of raiding. Which will probably not take that long at all. Just getting shitty drops. Fuck. Grabbed all those, didn't it? Yep. Oof. We still got all the fucking Sarah brews too from raiding too, so we're blessed. We didn't sell those at all. Yeah, it's just fid. You buy more anglers next time we go to the GE, but other than that, we should be good. Chatty patties. Chatty, my little baddies. They keep calling me their daddy, but I keep calling them chatty. The girlfriend is a fatty. In her pants, she has a fatty. And she keeps calling me daddy. Daddy. Bitch, I ain't your dad. I ain't giving you no child report money. That's what I say, dude. Fuck. I ain't paying no child reports. But yo ass motherfucker. Alright. It's a water bottle and 2 cups of water down. Now let's get on the big boy. Get on the big boy drink. Oh. Straight out of the gal. Straight out of the gal. I'm speed running my 3.7 liters today. My 3 liters fucking of water today. I ain't smoked any weed yet this stream, fuck. No wonder I keep grinding my teeth like I'm on heroin. Withdraw, chat. I'm withdrawing for that cocawana. That Maricopa. Fuck, how many days away till my birthday, chat? Fuck, we're close, man. December 1st, we're close, dude. Like 3 weeks or 4 weeks? Less than 4 weeks, 3 weeks and something? Oh yeah, we're low on the ganja. But I took some out already for today for this stream. Already got 3 nice nugs for this stream. Shit's up really quickly. I usually leave the lid off for like a night or like a day so I can just fucking finger crush it all. Try it out a little bit. Oh yeah, then it's perfect, dude. It's already all crushed. Hell yeah. Perfect like that, man. Try to dry it out a little bit. I want this phone turned on. Oh shit, I have to fart really bad. Oh, thank God I didn't shit myself, chat. Fuck, that's embarrassing. Shitting myself at my age. That's embarrassing. Oh! Oh! It smells so bad. I'm not sure if that's good, healthy, or fucking I'm sick. But that smell. And as soon as you fart, you can tell if you're fucking it's a healthy fart, or if you're gonna be sick. I just be staying in the fucking air, dude. More than a fucking cigarette. 220 million magic XP. Oh yeah, I wanted to watch some YouTube for a bit. I put my feet up because I've been streaming all day, but fuck it. Big claws. Poor cat, a Raxor, come on pretty mama, give me the pet. Patty pet, patty pet. And a cup of bill on the side, I'll take. That's how I gotta make my world's first sailing video. How to get the cape. Come on, pretty mama. Give me the loot, you fat, stupid puff daddy. Big claw. 52. Smack your girl on the bum and say thank you. Another one. Come on, pretty mama. Let's kill this ugly dragon and get the loot. I need it so fucking bad. I need the loot. Because I love the loot secretly. But you'll never know because I don't get it. You never be to tell. Co-host, what do you got to say about that remix? Oh! Nice. I think you're just talking shit. You're just spewing shit out of your mouth. My rectum is my co-host. As no one else will be. And my rectum's been with me my whole life, so it knows me really well. I wonder how many glitches I'm going to find when failing fucking releases. Fuck! Big Claw. Big Claw. Ah, I blocked it. Are you fucking kidding me? You little boner. You little fucking boner. Hey, don't call my brother a boner. No lanes, baby. Fuck, step on there. Big Claw! The bomb. Nope. It's not his weak spot. Double angler. Throw a prayer pot in. That Bob's your dad. Bob is your dad. This wasn't a good run. Got hit too high. RNG wasn't with us this run. Took way too much damage. We're dodging everything, but just the RNG gods isn't there on our team this time. That depends if I bring 4 prayer potions or not. Well, I get 5 or 6 kills if I don't. But if I do, we only get 2 kills, bud. Fuck you. What do you got next? Big Claw! Perfect. Yeah, I gotta work on that video too. That's a good idea, man. How to get the fucking sailing cave this early. I probably don't even need that. Hit him with this first. Big Claw. 22, that's it. I'm dead. Fuck, I'm surprised I survived that. How did that kill me, dude? Big Claw! Finish him! Hit a 50! Hit a 50! Hit a 10! Finish him! There you go. Yeah, sit the fuck down, bitch. I should have napped before I streamed. Fuck. Well, I want to watch some YouTube Runescape. Oh, let's see if I pass out. We got a lot of fletching XP today. We got a hunter level. Oh yeah. That shit. Average 150k a kill. It's still 3 times more than Zara, but come on, man. Alright, let's see some YouTube RuneScape. Yeah. I gotta be careful I don't drink too much water and don't drown myself. Just Paul, just doing what I do, baby. Yeah, my RuneScape's best dungeon was deleted. New Cornholio. Emmy Cornholio. Perfect, dude. Perfect time to check. For RuneScape videos. Me Cornholio. Perfect time to check, chatty baddies. My little baddies in chat.
There used to be a dungeon in RuneScape bigger than Falador, Varrock, and everything between them combined. It was loaded with top-tier Slayer monsters and was just tiles away from both a Slayer master and a bank. Players would spend months, sometimes even years, living inside this cave. And believe it or not, Jagex built it that way intentionally. So why would they later delete it? This is the story of RuneScape's lost mega dungeon. Our story begins about 9 months after the launch of old school RuneScape. By this point, the initial hype behind the game's release had worn off, leaving behind a smaller but passionate community. For the first 6 months, Jagex's development tools were extremely limited, and with little new content to play, many players had already moved on to other games,
my dick fell
but
off.
that was starting to
I was
change.
playing
The team
RuneScape
had
every
just
fucking
released
day.
the game's
You
first
think
new
my dick was
minigame,
soft.
Nightmare Zone, followed shortly after by the re-release of the God Wars dungeon. These
Sick
updates
rats,
helped
chat.
bring some players back,
Sick rats.
though the player base remained very small compared to today. Still, with improved tools and growing confidence, Jagex was finally ready to start building bigger things.
Jaggy.
Now, at the time, the team only had 2
Jagex
content
sounds like a swear word.
developers, Mod
You
Ash
goddamn
and Mod Reach,
Jagex.
so they had to prioritize
You
the most
fucking
important
Jagex.
and most requested features first. One of the first parts of the game that needed serious
You piece
attention
of
was the
fucking
Slayer
Jagex.
skill. It was, and still is, easily one of old school RuneScape's most beloved skills. But back then, it was incredibly bare bones. The core gameplay loop was there: talk to a Slayer Master, get assigned a monster to kill, finish the task, and repeat, but that was about it. All the modern conveniences just didn't exist yet.
Why
No
does
Slayer
it hurt
points,
when
no
I
way to
pee?
skip or block tasks,
Do
no
I
boss
have an
tasks, no Slayer
STD, or
bosses,
maybe
and no Slayer
HIV,
helmet. Most of
baby?
these were hugely popular features from the original version of RuneScape, ones that old school players really missed. To fix that, the development team set their sights on reintroducing one of RuneScape's most rewarding quests, Smoking Kills. This quest introduced the Slayer point system, the ability to block and skip
hear that?
tasks, a
You
new
hear what he
Slayer
just said,
master,
chat?
a new high-tier
Did you hear what he just said? Did you fucking hear what he just said, chat?
system, the ability to block Smoking Kills. On
Did you hear that, chat?
reintroducing one of RuneScape's most rewarding quests, Smoking Kills. This quest introduced the Slayer point system,
Smoking
the
kills,
ability
it's not
to
just
block
bad
and
for you,
skip
it kills.
tasks, a new Slayer Master, a new high-tier Slayer dungeon, and the iconic Slayer helm. But they quickly realized something. Most players didn't actually care about the quest itself. They just wanted
Nobody
the
does.
rewards. To
Yeah,
be fair,
nobody cares
that's
about the
true
quest.
for most of RuneScape's quests.
Yeah.
There's a reason that the game's most popular plugin turns every quest into click blue square. The old school team had never created a
Yep,
quest before
click blue
too,
marker.
so they decided they would just skip over it entirely and only add in the rewards. But of course, everything they wanted to add to the game would still need to pass a poll. So in November 2013, Mod Reach made a post on the RuneScape forums outlining everything the team hoped to add to the game, and there was a lot. Among the highlights were the Slayer point system, the Slayer helmet, new
Let's
Slayer
get some-
monsters, boss versions
get
of
some-
those monsters, a new
Let's
Slayer
get some
Master,
poon
and most importantly for
tonight
this story,
on
a brand new
Poon
Slayer
Escape.
dungeon. This
Let's
dungeon
get
would
some
be accessible
poon
only to
tonight
players on a Slayer
on
task.
Poon
For example, if
Escape.
your task was to kill Hellhounds, you could fight them here. But if you weren't assigned that task, the game would stop you from attacking them. Following this blog, the team put everything up for a poll a few days later, and all of the major highlights Dungeons passed with flying colors. It was a ton of content
Flying
to add,
carpets.
especially for a team
Pass
of
the
just
flying
2
carpets,
developers.
chat.
So they would release the
Good job.
updates in batches rather than all at once. They had no idea that one of these batches would add a dungeon so powerful, players would spend years arguing whether it should have existed at all. I've spent nearly a decade researching RuneScape's history. Meanwhile, I had no idea that at the same time, tons of companies were quietly researching me. Data
Oh
brokers,
shit.
consumer plans, the Slayer
You're
point
getting
system,
researched,
the
man.
Slayer
It's 'cause
reward
you're a
shop, and a
YouTuber.
now iconic Slayer master named Neve. Neve was based on a real RuneScape player, also named Neve, who is one of Mod Reach's friends. She was placed out in the middle of the Gnome Stronghold, not for lore reasons, but simply because the real Neve is quite
Probably
short.
the only girl he
Visually, she
dated.
also looked a bit different than she does today. Instead of a Fury amulet, she had an onyx necklace, and she had yet to get her iconic Elysian Spirit Shield, as the corporeal beast, which drops the Elysian sigil, wouldn't release until close to a year later. The second batch would arrive a few weeks after the first and introduce the Slayer helm to Old School, along with a few other smaller tweaks. Then, what we've been waiting for, Batch 3 on January 23rd, 2014 would bring the release of the Stronghold Slayer Cave. Its entrance would be placed directly behind Neve, and it was absolutely massive.
Yep.
Larger than I think anyone was imagining. Just take a look at the map here to see just how many creatures they jam-packed into this area. But if you think it looks massive now, that's honestly nothing. You'll be shocked at how much larger this cave becomes. Everything in this cave could be killed with a cannon, an item that dramatically speeds up Slayer tasks wherever it can be used. Until then, monsters like Necreals and Abyssal Demons had never existed in a location where a cannon was allowed. Abyssal Demons also drop what was one of the most in-demand items of the time, the Abyssal Whip. You can now farm this valuable item faster than ever before, and its price would begin to slowly fall as a result. This little cave the Gnome Stronghold into RuneScape's leading whip exporter overnight. Now, when this cave was first released, Neve could assign a total of 24 different monsters, excluding extra ones that you could unlock with Slayer points. Of those 24, 9 could be found within the cave itself. If you blocked 4 monsters that couldn't be found inside, that meant you had a nearly 60% chance of being assigned a monster located in this cave when slaying for Neve. And of course, if you had the points, you could simply skip any task that took you outside of it. Even in its early state, it was pretty obvious just how overpowered this cave already was. You could teleport to the Gnome Stronghold, grab a task from Neve, run only a few tiles east to gear up at the bank, and be inside the cave killing monsters within minutes. The area offered virtually everything you needed, and yet, even with all that, the cave wasn't finished. Take a look at the top right portion of the map. It's a big area, nearly as large as the entire west half of the cave, that's simply labeled "Coming Soon," which in RuneScape terms could mean next week or
probably
next
next
decade,
year, dude.
but luckily it was next week. It would become the home of Cave Krakens, Old School RuneScape's first ever brand new Slayer monster. Their best drop, the Trident of the Seas, quickly became one of the most sought after magic weapons in the game. A few months later, in April of 2014, Jagex added another new monster to the cave, Smoke Devils, which drop a best in slot magic necklace that remains highly sought after today. A boss variant was also introduced the same day, the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. The expansion built to house these new monsters was, as you can see, much like the rest of the cave, absolutely massive. But that wasn't the only addition to the cave that day. Cave Krakens also received a boss variant of their own, simply called Kraken. With its release came a new drop, the Kraken Tentacle.
So they can upgrade the whip.
Regular Cave Krakens drop it, and when combined with an Abyssal Whip, it forms the Abyssal Tentacle, a powerful upgrade that quickly became one of the most sought after melee weapons in the game. Compared to the sprawling Smoke Devil expansion, Kraken's lair was relatively modest, but it still showed how this cave was quickly becoming the center of the Slayer experience. A few months later, Jagex proposed another round of major buffs for the cave. First, they wanted to add gargoyles to it, another high-level Slayer monster. The poll passed and gargoyles were soon added, but for the first time ever, Jagex also decided to ask whether gargoyles should be cannonable inside the cave. At the time, gargoyles couldn't be cannoned anywhere in the game, and not everyone had been happy when Abyssal Demons and Necreals gained that ability when the cave first launched. So this time, Jagex left the decision to the players, and the question actually failed. Players likely voted no because they didn't want to see the price of the granite mold drop at the time crash in value, the same way the Abyssal Whip did when Abyssal Demons became canonable. After that, all future additions to the cave were made uncanonable. In June 2015, Jagex pulled adding black demons and blue dragons to the cave, but not whether they should be canonable. And when those monsters were eventually added a few months later, players discovered they simply couldn't use a cannon on them. But why? Well, Jagex had started to realize just how overpowered the Stronghold Slayer cave had become. Despite all the expansions and new monsters being added to Neve's pool, with the right block list, nearly 60% of her tasks still sent players right back into the same cave.
Damn.
And as I've mentioned a few times, many of them could only be canoned there. Black Demons and Blue Dragons could be canoned in other areas of the game.
So every world that dungeon was like
Jagex
full.
just allow players to do it inside of the cave as well? Perhaps it was an attempt to get players to slay. When the cave was first designed, Jagex wasn't thinking about long-term balance or sustainability. The old school team genuinely believed that the game would only last about 6 months after launch, after which it would close forever. Old school RuneScape was never meant to grow into what it eventually became. The cave was designed after that 6-month mark had passed, when player counts were near all-time lows. The team knew for a fact that the cave would be overpowered, but it's not like it really mattered when the game would be gone soon.